Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. It's actually just 3 o'clock in the morning, but I have this weird sleep pattern now. I'll go to bed at 10 and I'll sleep, and then I wake up at 3. And I started taking these, hold on. I don't know if you can see. Hang on, I'll turn on the flash. I could fit sleeping in the corner there. He usually sleeps in his little kennel, but Richard hasn't been home because he's with Jesse and Shannon's boys. So they come over here during the day, but then it's school tomorrow, so he had to go back on that end. But that doesn't usually affect my sleep, like I'm wide awake. So it says on this bottle, I got this at Costco, Super Sleep. And they're just these little chewable tablets. But it says on the back that if you wake up, there was a little label that if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're wide awake, just chew on another one and you'll drift back to sleep. So let's hope that happens. So let me get one. Here's what they look like. They're just the tablets. It's got melatonin and that's the French side. And theanine. But they're great. See? Help rest the body's sleep-wake cycle. And they're just these, they melt in your mouth. So I guess I'll see you guys much later. Oh, I think it snowed last night. Let's go look. Can you see? Oh, there you can see the white on the driveway. Not much, but as my mom and grandma used to say all the time, if they would be talking about a certain person and then the person would either call or arrive at the house, they would always say, talk 'em up. So I guess oh, look at the bunny. Did you guys see the bunny? Oh, that was so cool. A little white bunny ran by. So much action at 3 a.m. I better go back to bed. See you later. So good morning again. I woke up at about 9:30 for wake up number 2. And then I putzed around a bit. I think it's about 10:27. I've got all this stuff out here making my Christmas cake today. It should have been done before, but that no matter. Have all the ingredients. That's going to be done today. This cake, oh my God, it's so good. It's pineapple and coconut, and use pineapple juice. Deanne, Julia, and I could eat the entire thing to ourselves. It makes 2 cakes. And then I drizzle a little, oh, look what I've got to drizzle on it. Pina Colada. It couldn't get more better. So every week I will drizzle about a tablespoon of that on top. Well, this is going to be so good. I can't wait for Christmas to eat it. It's so good. But look at all the blended flavors. Pineapple and coconut. Pineapple, coconut. These are mixed peels with pineapple in them and golden raisins, and that's it. Not too many of my kids call them the red. They call them the red booger fruits. they're not in this. It is by far the best. I will share the recipe with you. That will be my crafty thing I do today, even though it's not crafty. Then we just bought all of these. So I have to put them in the wreaths and a whole bunch of other things. So I'll do that. But first, absolutely first, I'm going to finish my coffee, or finish making it. And then we'll get to the advent calendars. Oops. Okay, today I'm going to start with the Beau Mama little jars. And my friend Penny was saying, isn't it going to be wonderful to use those tiny little jars after they're all used up? Like, whoa, what have we here? Look how dark and rich this is. Oh, wow. This is cerise au beurre rose. So it's like cherries in a rose something. Juice concentrate. Fruit pectin. So I think it's actually might be rose water. Wow. These are magnificent. Okay, what tea are we having today? Day 4. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Joy. And I enjoyed that one. It was an anisette. These are herbal gifts from nature. Sip and think of things to be grateful for. How true is that? Because every one of these are organic and a gift from nature. We don't even ever think of that, at least I don't. An upblending blend of lemony herbs with a twist of orange. So again, I'll have that later because I always have my coffee in the morning. Ooh, day 4 of my stitch markers. These are so lovely. I mean, seriously. I was saying to Richard I could put them in that little jar, but he said 24 of these would be too much. It wouldn't fit. Like, they would be all crammed and tangled. And he's probably correct. Okay. Whoa! So sorry. Here we go, day 4. Oh, I love when you first look in and you see that band. Look at this. It's like a flower or something. The artwork that they put into these things is incredible. Oh, look, it's a raspberry, just like the ones on the tree hanging. I love the artwork and how they managed to match the stitch holder to the artwork. Yes, this is a stitch holder because this slides on the needle, so that's how you know. Beautiful. Gorgeous. These are so pretty. What a collection I'm getting. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous. What a nice gift. Thanks, Richard. Okay, let's see what's in that mysterious number 4 packet. The art one, because it looks nothing like these 3. Number 4, what could you be? And this is the one that has a message on the back. Design a holiday card for your favorite person. Come on, it feels like canvasy. This is, oh, there's 2 pieces. I was like, this is some heavy paper. Cute. To make Christmas card. That's very cute. I think I'm going to use this because I want to make some tags for some presents. So I'm going to use these. Fun. Thanks everyone for my advent calendars once again. And let me go finish my coffee, fold some laundry, and get at her this morning. Kids, here we go with the recipe for the most delicious light coconut pineapple or pineapple coconut. I think I'll call it Pina Colada fruitcake. It is not like any old fruitcake you've ever tasted. It is magnificent. Okay, so the first thing you do, I like to put my things all ready before I go. So in here we've got mixed fruit, mixed peels, whatever they call it. Then we have 1.5 cups of the golden light raisins and 2 cups of coconut sweetened. In here we have a cup of butter that we're going to melt. In here we have a cup of melted butter and a cup of white sugar. So we're going to start blending the butter and sugar. In here we're going to cream the butter and the sugar together, and when that gets cream, we will add 4 eggs, one at a time. This little dish is because when I'm baking, I like to crack the egg in here first to make sure the egg is good. I'm sure they are, but you never know. Or for people that have chickens at home, you never know. One egg might be bad. So I crack them one at a time and then add them. That way it doesn't ruin your whole recipe. So we cream, 1 cup butter, 1 cup sugar, add 4 eggs one at a time, and then add 1 cup of pineapple juice. So let's go. So I've added 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to turn our mixer off here. And then we are going to stir in all of our fruit yumminess. I suppose I could use the mixer to do that. Who needs to stir when you got a machine like this? Thank you, Richard, for this. There, that's probably good enough. So now we're going to grease 3. I thought it only made 2, but it makes 3 loaf pans. So I'm going to, grease 3 loaf pans, and I'm going to line them with parchment paper. I do not like spray oil. It makes me cough. I don't know what's in it. Maybe. So what I do, I bought these at Costco probably about 7 years ago. And you open it up and you fill it up with whatever oil of your choice. And then you have to pump it to make it a, sprayer. Works like a charm. I've been using this, since I bought it. So I'm just going to get my little brush and brush around and then put the parts way to tear parchment. Turn the container like this with the lid outward. Put the little Sharpie edge right at the edge of your counter here. And press on the box. And don't get any torn pieces of parchment paper. Oh, come on. Check this out. You get beautiful, nice, straight, not torn pieces. So, pans are all ready. I forgot to tell you to preheat the oven to 300 degrees. Okay? So let's evenly dump the stuff in these pans. These are so delicious. I just ate some of the batter. I could eat them raw, I swear to God. Don't be afraid of doing something that seems so big, like making fruitcake. You saw how easy this was. As long as you have all your ingredients, and it really helps to have them all set in place, or mise en place, as they say, and then it's easier for you to just dump it all together. And like for me, sometimes I put everything out earlier. Then I go and sit and have a rest, and then I come back. Okay, so it's 300. It's preheating, so heated. So let's get these in. I think I can just line 3 across. And one thing I did, I took a measuring cup and I put 1 cup in one pan, 1 cup in the other pan, 1 cup in the other pan. Do you know what I mean? So they all have exactly equal amounts, because 2 of the pans are completely different size than the one. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 hour.
All right, 1 hour, starting now.
So the time says 1.5 hours, but I want to check them at 1 hour just to see how they're doing. So that's it, kids. My newly named Pina Colada fruitcake. So now I have to clean up the mess. I heard my timer going while I was in the shower, so I just dried it off quickly. They look good, but they still have a little bit more to go. Let's have a little look. If you guys could smell my house. These are looking almost done. Not burnt, but brown around the edges. We get a toothpick and check them out. The thing about that Google timer, it only beeps for a minute, then it stops. So if you were in the shower that whole minute and missed it, you wouldn't hear the timer. How bizarre. Lesson learned. Backup timer. These are done. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. So an hour was plenty for me. I know I had a hot oven. It said an hour and a half. That's why be sure to always check your oven heat. You know your own oven if you bake a lot. So let's try you. You look done. Clean as can be. These are perfect. These are better than last year's. So I'll put you there. And one more. I'm sure it's done too. So funny how it can bake at such a low temperature. You know, 300. Yeah, these are all, not one bit of batter has come out on any of them. Done and done, man. Yes. Think the light's off? Yes. Good. So in the last few clips, my audio's been kind of wonky. And I'm just not sure if it's me that I had my hand over the microphone in the iPhone while I was cooking or not, because it hasn't done that in a while. So we're just going to test and see. Played that back and it was fine. Perfectly fine. So what you're looking at is this musical called Reflections on Crooked Walking. Jessie is in this musical, and so I need to get some tickets for this because we're flying to Vancouver, Deanna and I, on Friday to have a fun girls' weekend. And we thought we would go see the musical. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's pretty long for me play, but it sounds like it'll be fun. So let's get some tickets. We want them for Saturday, right here. Saturday the 9th at 7:30 p.m. Book your tickets. I tried to book them on my phone. It's so bizarre. It just says reserve tickets. So we want to sit right here and right there. Okay, so it says reserve seats, but what if I want to buy them? I don't get this. Pick your seats on the map, then click reserve seats. Your selection cannot leave an empty seat on either side. I did it! You had to join up as a member, which I don't know why, because I don't live in Vancouver. Jesse, when he's in a show, he's whatever theaters the show is in, so it's not necessarily always going to be here. Do you know what I mean? But whatever. That's why it was difficult. So I hope it has one of those QR codes so I can use that as my, see it says will call. Tickets can be picked up at the box office. Okay, perfect. So I just wrapped up my cooled fruit cakes. I have a skinny little piece, but I counted it. And you know, speaking of my diet I'm on Weight Watchers, but it is so different than it used to be years ago. I added a cap of this already to these. Now I'm going to put these in Tupperware and I will open them up in a week and give them a new drink, so to speak. So I'm going to say goodbye. Things look so much prettier with a little tiny bit of little snow on the ground. Don't my wreaths look wonderful with batteries in the thing? They're so pretty. And from outside, they're beautiful. And then that window, I just love it. So I just finished this sock. This pair will be Julia's because her favorite color is green. So I made her toes green. The ones I made for Deanna red. Oops, I got strings inside I have to sew in. And then the ones I make for Shannon will be yellow, and then the ones I make for Felicia will be this dark navy. And they have to be blocked and steamed, but aren't they pretty? Cozy sockies. So I got lots of knitting to do, but I'll get it done. So have a good evening, everybody. I did a lot today. Well, for me, I did enough. I got my fruit cakes made, and that was so satisfying to get that done. I really wanted those done this year. I was like, am I going to make them? Am I going to make them? And I did. And that's hooray, hooray, because it's a favorite thing. The batteries are in. I'm going to sit here and watch some more vlogs and knit. This is all the reason this backpack, little backpack is here. It's got all the different, like the big balls of the yellow, the red, the navy. So I'm just going to sit here and start on this next sock and watch everybody's Vlogmases. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. And again, I apologize for the wonky audio. I don't know what was going on there, but hopefully it's rectified. See you tomorrow.